Hi everyone, today we're going to be assembling the Royobi Swag Off-Road Portable Bandsaw. So I already put the feet on. If you haven't done that, go ahead and put those on. So you're going to use a wrench on the nut. I used my drill to drill into here while holding the nut with the wrench, and I did that for all four. Next, you want to take your bandsaw and you want to remove the factory foot guard blade by undoing these two screws. Okay, you want to go ahead and unscrew those. And take that out. Now after you remove your factory foot blade guard, you want to flip your bandsaw over. Actually, you want to loosen this first. Not easy with one hand. Okay. And now you can take your blade off. So you want to just go ahead and just rotate that until it pops off. And for the if you're not using a Royobi, you might be able to get away with not doing that. But for this smaller 2.5 inch Royobi, you will have to take the blade off to put the, where did I put that part? To put on the, where did I put it? Right here. To put the slide in this thing. So this is a good opportunity. If you haven't changed your blade, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on a new bandsaw blade, get everything ready for cutting. So it's gonna look like this. You want to make sure that it's into the longest slot and on the side with the countersunk holes. And for the Royobi, it's going to be the furthest holes on the left. So you'll see right now. Go ahead and get it between these teeth, and then it doesn't matter how this is facing right now. You want to just start sliding it into here. Make sure that it stays within the rollers, and then make sure that your bandsaw blade is attached all the way. You want to make sure that the blade is completely on the pulley, on both, and then you want to flip it around and you want to tighten the tensioner. I would do it while recording, but it's hard to do it with one hand. So now that it's tensioned, now you'll be able to see that when the blade is aligned with this piece will have, let me try to align it. So now that the blade is aligned with the part, you want to get it into place so these two holes will align with the Ryobi's holes from the foot blade guard, the one that you removed. So now that it's aligned, you want to take the factory screws from the foot blade guard. Hopefully you did not throw those away. And then you're going to want to screw them in here. And now you want to get those screws in there. It may be worthwhile, if you're not going to move the bandsaw off the table, to put some Loctite on these screws. But I plan to be pretty mobile with the bandsaw and take it off the saw. So I'm not going to do that. I'll just tighten it every now and then. But if you plan to keep the saw on here for a long time, it may be worthwhile to get some Loctite in between here. Okay, right before you finish tightening them, you want to make sure that your piece is flush against your bandsaw and there's no wiggle. Next, you want to go ahead and take your saw, put it in the table, and that little threaded hole at the very right here, you're going to go ahead and take your locking nut and you're going to go from underneath the bandsaw and put it into that threaded hole. Just like that. Now if your locking nut, if the screw is protruding past the frame of the portable bandsaw, you don't want to do that. You want to go ahead and take your washer and put it in between the frame and the locking nut, just like that. And now we're gonna put that underneath the thing. Hopefully this is recording. Okay, so you want to take that. There we go. Tighten that up. And now, smooth against the frame. Go ahead and plug your battery in just to test. Safety's off. Safety was on, actually. Okay, not bad. There is... Actually, I think that's good. There's a little, some metal, maybe either from the blade or from this, that came off. It looks good. Let's come from this side. Now we're going to test it on some metal. Now if you got a miter gauge or any other accessories for your bandsaw, you want to go ahead and install those. I only got the miter gauge, and so I'm going to slide that in here. When setting up your miter gauge, you want to install the handle into this screw right, into this thread right here, and with a little washer. And you're also going to want to square the miter gauge. However, I don't have one, so if you have one, that's a very good procedure. For me, I do not, but it's okay. You also want to install this piece right here. And for a test, I'm going to use some scrap aluminum. Most of my work that I'm going to do with this will be with aluminum, so let's see how this performs. Oh, and this is also the good time to attach the strap. In the future, you might want to invest in something better, but let's see how it works. Not bad. So this is what it looks like when I was using the bandsaw just by myself without any guide. And this is what it looks like with the portable bandsaw with the table. It's not bad. Obviously you can be much more precise with two hands and not holding a camera. Thank you for watching, guys. Now the reason why I made this video was because no one else made a Royobi video as far as I know, and I looked pretty hard and no one else made a video like this. And for other bandsaws, it's a little easier. You don't have to take the blade off. For the Royobi one, I think it's 2.5 inch. It's a little smaller, so you have to take the blade off, put the attachment inside, then reattach the blade. But for most bandsaws, you can just slide the attachment in, attach your bandsaw to the table, and you're good to go. Thank you.